A leg before Kozak, goodbye to Narsarsuaq. After demanding but interesting landing in Narsarsuaq, after being a first
aircraft to attempt landing in Narsarsuaq today,
due to the high gust winds over there, after unpacking, undressing, and securing the plane for overnight stay, we have paid a visit to a pilot, meteo and briefing room upstairs, just to check the current weather for tomorrow. For now, Greenland welcomes us with beautiful sunset, and the evening could not be better.
Widoki obłędne, co?
Having a warm dinner after 6 hours flight, that was something that we really needed. But just after the dinner, the weather got worse and began to rain, and it didn't stop until the next day. I woke up just to discover that we're gonna be exposed to winds up to 80 knots by flying to Kozak this day. Matter and tough were not promising. My Sky Demon software showed me the calculation of the route that exceeded the time of endurance of our plane. I asked Dominic about that. His reply was, if you're showing me your software, I show you my software to begin with. For flight had a different calculation of the route. So I understood my tools are different, and here, no good, no good. Dominic was checking if Air Greenland is still gonna fly today to Kozak.
You know, the Air Greenland canceled the flights to Kozak.
I can see that the Greenland has said is due to depart from Nuuk to Kozak in 5 minutes.
From Nuuk to Kozak. Yeah, for at the moment it looks that it's not cancelled. Yeah?
It's not cancelled.
Yeah.
So it seems they're trying.
In TAP it's never below minima, it's like a 300-400 above minima.
Have their TAF over here for Kozak. The middle one is 25 knots, gusting 35, and visibility will be dropping to 4,000.
4,000.
Yeah.
But it's
Light
in,
rain and
but it's tempo and it's not below minima, yeah?
I don't know what their minimas are.
990.
990.
Ah, it's okay. Come on. 3640 904.
At this moment, Dominic is calling the meteorological office.
No, but we can. Okay.
You can use my phone if you want.
I'm calling you from Narsarsuaq. For at the moment, weather it's quite specific, and I want to go to Kozak at flight level 150. Is any chance obtain the information about the icing and freezing level? Yeah. Yeah.
As you see, outside is still raining.
Mm-hmm. Tell me how high it's the clouds over Narsarsuaq.
And then, Dominic had gone messaging to the people on tower to gather more local information, first hand.
Czyli tu trzeba się znieść do setnego I polecieć, bo...
So we have begun unhooking a plane and preparing it for the trip. Okay guys, brief report on the weather. Dominic.
54 knots in gust, normally 3.5, but only 20 degrees from the runway direction. It's not so bad, but the mountainous terrain will be problematic with turbulence wave rotors. Plan is going to the beginning of the runway 06, and after airborne turn to the left and over end of the fjord climb flight level 100. When this plan will be made, we continue to Kozak. In case of some problems with icing, etc., we descend and we land in Narsarsuaq. That's the plan.
Masz wszystko ok?
Świeć.
Narsarsuaq, info November 9005 Zulu after start up ready for taxi runway 06.
November 9005 Zulu, Narsarsuaq, Roger. Runway new 06, wind 080, magnetic 31 knots. QNH 978 hectopascal.
So, runway 06, QNH 978, receipts copied, no traffic, and taxi to runway 06.
Alright, no, that's
To przy Alfie już się oderwiemy i żeby nie wchodzić w tamtą dolinę, bo będzie mocno. No wiesz, to są ludzie, którzy tutaj żyją, wiedzą.
You want to say that in English?
Okay, so according to the experienced guy on tower, they say that's probably on intersection with Alpha we will be airborne and immediately turn to the left, stay out of the wally that's on this wind, probably will be very problematic with extremely turbulence and downthrust according to the experience wind. Yeah. Ready for departure, runway 06 and November 9050.
November 05 Zulu, roger. Wind 090, magnetic 29 knots, maximum 41, minimum 16.
Captain November 050, takeoff. Wiesz, to stare stojanki, tam będzie widać stary pas. A przed nami w tej dolince był szpital.
November 05 Zulu, airborne time 13, report reaching flight level 100.
Level 13, I told you I'm reaching flight level 100. 3200, zaczynamy wchodzić w full.
Dobrze, to jak sobie założysz?
Dobrze. Narsarsonic information, November 9005 Zulu, passing flight level 100 and passing November Alpha, continue climb flight level 150, direct Porsu.
November 05 Zulu, Kozak, roger. Next frequency, Nuke information on 121.3. Have a good flight.
Next frequency, Nuke information, 121.3. Have a nice day, thank you for your help. November 9005 Zulu.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's in about 40 nautical miles. I hope the wind will be changed. According, we pass the ICEcap part.
Because for now we had even a ground speed of 47 at some point and
But we must escape. In Narsarsuaq tomorrow will be the same weather.
Just be advised, at Porto we will not be able to reach you. You will have to make a relay via high-level aircraft. That would be frequency 127.9 or 124.4.
At 127.9 or 124.4 with high flying level plane. And November 9005
That's correct.
Scandinavian 925, November 9005 Zulu, radio 3.
Yeah, November 9005 Zulu. Reykjavik tries to get in contact with. Do you have a position report for point Porto, Papa, Oscar Romeo, Sierra Uniform?
On Porsu, we passed at 1410 and next point kayak, Kilo Alpha Yankee Alpha Kilo, we expect at 1520, November 9005 Zulu.
That is copied, we'll transfer that to Iceland.
Thank you, Scandinavia 925.
If we get any further information, we'll get back to you on 121.5.
Copied, thanks.
so we just got connected by another plane who forwarded the message to us.
Yeah, it's a relay procedure. If the ground units don't have the coverage and they don't have any chance contact with you. They contacting with another plane on this region, they fly higher and they contact with us.
Here is no coverage at this altitude or flight level.
Yeah.
And we are probably not visible on the transporter.
Yeah, on the radar.
Yeah.
Primary and secondary as well.
Znowu, nie? Coś widać za oknem. No. Finally, you can see something.
We're leaving this occlusion front. Cool.
This past 3 hours, we were sitting in a bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
Iceland Radio, November 9005 Zulu, good afternoon.
West, 15
Reykjavik, November 9005 Zulu, negative contact at 2.
Number 9005 Zulu, Roger, try to contact the Kozak tower on 118.1.
Copy, 118.1, thank you, goodbye, November 9005 Zulu. Kozak, info, November 9005 Zulu, good afternoon.
November 9005 Zulu, good day.
Good day, sir. November 9005 Zulu. Maintain flight level 140. We expect Kozak at 1615. Please report last meteorological condition in on your airspeed.
After initial contact with Kozak information, we already knew who on duty is. A great guy that I met a couple years ago by another transfer. He originally is.
I'm from Nuuk, yes. Wow. But I live in Denmark.
It was comfortable to hear his voice.
Honor and runway in use 10 and wind 090, magnetic 290 knots, maximum 40, minimum 18. Temperature 4, dew point 1, QNH 1007.
So runway is 10, QNH 1007, and in about 3 minutes we are start of descent and we continue to lunar port for RNT approach runway 10, November 9005 Zulu. No, broken 2004 stopnie, 10,7, 30 knotów oczywiście. No dobrze. Final 10, November 9005 Zulu.
No reported traffic on a 10 and 090, magnetic 28 knots, maximum 44, minimum 20. November 5 Zulu on ground 21.
Copy. November 05 Zulu.
Here is a commentary on Kozak departure episode. Multiple red flags were ignored. That is a fair statement. But I'm gonna ask, whose red flags? Mine? Yours? For sure not his. Dominic, he does jump into a plane that never was flown, a replica, made of pictures, because that was left after Second World War. He jumps there for a reason, to make such plane airworthy. As a test pilot, you could observe him testing recently developed Flaris LAR-01, small jet airplane that can depart and land on grass runways. Also, possibly, he may be involved in the retrieval of high-value aircraft out of dangerous and unstable part of the world where the war persists. Dominic flies pretty much everything in general aviation. For 20,000 hours of a lifetime spent flying, being a test pilot, of course, his red flags are set different. And now, I don't encourage anyone to fly in the winter, a route like Dominic does. But our red flags are set based on our experience. So we should remember that before we judge anyone. By trade, he may put an aircraft into flat spin and try to recover, just to gather the data and make those planes safer for you to fly. Comments where you say that he was risking my life by taking responsibility of it. Well, that's his daily bread. Every day, he's taking responsibility for 240 souls. And then, with those people on board and the gear malfunction, he lands safely at Paris Orly.
Orly with 1208, pan. We have the problem with gear intentions. We need like 10 minutes and we need long vectors for 06 in Orly.
Roger, so you need radar vectoring, a long radar vectoring to resolve your pan.
Affirm long vectors and we call you, that's when we solve the problem.